So please do turn on your camera. You can. And let's all pay respects to Long Po together. Well. Yes.
So how many people are online?
There's 24 people.
24 people. Because okay, so I mean, I had a lot of work to do here. I mean, all the talks from Indonesia online and most of the talks from Singapore. Did you see them?
Yes, no problem.
Until the 4th?
On day 4 already.
Yeah. There's only one day missing, the 5th, last day.
Yep.
So, let me get to the questions, yeah?
Yeah. Anyone have any questions? You can. Okay, Hector? Yeah.
Alex? Yeah, okay. It's okay.
Hello, John. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Where are you from?
Hi. I'm actually visiting Ajahn Dick's monastery right now.
Oh.
So I'm in the
Virginia.
I'm in the mountains, so hopefully my reception. Yes, Virginia. Yes. I just wanted to ask a simple question while I'm here. You said I should focus mostly on samadhi. So just to make it simple for me, should I focus maybe 80% or 90% of my attention on samadhi and 10% on investigation, or what was your recommendation last time we talked?
That depends on how good your samadhi is. If your samadhi is good that you can stay in samadhi for 15 or 20 minutes without any thought, any memories are coming in, then you can start, doing investigation. Maybe in the beginning 1 hour, and then if it becomes better, 2 hours, and then 3 hours, yeah. It depends on you.
Okay. So just if it's relatively.
Yeah.
Okay.
How is the monastery?
Okay, that was it.
How is the monastery? Ajahn Dick's
It's
monastery?
very nice. The people here are very. Yeah, it's very nice. The people are very, very sweet. I like the energy here, and it's very peaceful.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Very nice. I hope to get a lot of. I came here to force myself to practice, so I have no distractions.
Okay, good.
Okay, that was it. Just a simple question. Thank you so much.
So, next questions?
Yeah. Anyone wants to go next?
No questions?
Yeah.
Oh, I gave so many talks, I don't know what to talk about. Huh? What is there, I mean, if there are 24 people, online, and nobody has questions, yeah? I mean, practice, the important thing is to practice samadhi, yeah? Until we can develop sati. Sati is the knowingness, knowingness of the breath coming in, knowingness of the breath going out, knowing that the breath is long or short or deep or shallow, yeah? Or the same thing if you do the Buddha, yeah? The knowingness is the sati, yeah? And sati is not necessarily mindfulness. Sati is mind emptiness. The mind is completely empty of any occupation. It just knows the things that come into contact with the citta. That's sati that we have to develop while we do, samadhi. And we develop it by knowing the breath or knowing the Buddha. Yeah, is the Buddha fast or slow? Is it deep or shallow or things like that? That is the knowingness, of the citta. Yeah. And we have to develop it. Yeah? Most of the people, when they do samadhi, the moment the mind gets calm, they are with the feeling of calm. And that, of course, doesn't work. Yeah? The feeling of calm, and then, then the samadhi is gone. Yeah? And then they have to do it again. Yeah? And then they get calm again, and they stay with the feeling of calm for a little while, and then the feeling of calm is gone. Because we don't do the work. Yeah? The work is, to stay with the Buddha, and that is, of course, a little bit tedious. Huh? Okay, so Sunny, do you have any questions from the chat or any questions, I mean, submitted questions?
Yep. Just start reading those questions submitted. First question. Dear Ajahn Martin, I came to stay a few years ago at your temple and really struggled and couldn't wait to leave. However, I have always wanted to return and overcome my kilesas that were pulling me away. I am planning on returning in July. Do you have any advice that might help me on the second visit? Thank you.
Well, what exactly was the problem?
I think the person struggled to stay during his first visit at the Wat last time.
Was he in this monastery or in Wat Papanta?
Yeah. This monastery.
Well, how can we help him, when he struggles here? I mean, see the thoughts, that come into the mind because that causes a struggle. Yeah? See the thoughts that come in the mind or the memories that come up and say there's a thought and I'm not interested in this thought. Yeah? That's the only way, and then always return back to the breath or always return back to the Buddha, and don't put any interest into what is coming up. Yeah. There's a thought, okay, yeah? It passes away, it comes, it arises and it ceases, There's a feeling, it arises and ceases, Observe this, and then go back to the Buddha, That's the only way, The problem is, and where he needs the energy and effort, is to bring the mind back to the Buddha or bring the mind back to the breath. The rain is coming. Do you hear it? No?
No.
So nobody has questions, yeah? I mean, Holland doesn't have any questions, huh? He just sits there and smiles.
Don't forget there are questions. Ignacio, you want to go? Ask a question.
Okay.
Yes, I have a question.
You're stuck somehow, yeah?
You recommended that I increase. Can you hear me okay? Hello?
We can hardly hear you.
Oh, your internet connection is unstable.
Ours?
Can you hear me better?
Yes.
Yes. So last time you recommended that I increase the time that I use for meditation. And I've been doing that. So I increase, I usually try to do between 1 hour and 2 hours in the morning, first thing in the morning. And then when I come back from work, I try to do another, at least 1 hour. And then I also try to do a little reflection. So they said that I'm able to do that. They go very well. I have a relatively good degree of samadhi at certain points. But then what I've noticed is that there are days that it is opposite. I'm able to do the meditation in the morning, but through the day, I have very little concentration on anything, including work. And I feel like the kilesas are very strong. And when I come back home, I'm extremely tired. So I'm not sure what you can recommend in those days that are becoming so hard. And I don't know if it's related to the fact that I'm doing more meditation than before.
So he said what you recommend last time that he practiced every day. So he does like 1 or 2 hours in the morning and 1 hour in the evening. Yeah. And when he is able to do that, he goes pretty well. Yeah. So he has a quiet day, it's fine. But on Sunday, he struggles more because doing the work, for example, during the day, he comes back home and he's tired. And so he would like to know if you have any recommendation or if we keep when it's difficult to practice in the evening. Is it your question? Because I didn't hear everything.
Yeah,
yes, the only difference is that Yeah, the only thing is that it's only a few days in the week that I feel extremely tired. It's almost like the opposite of the day where I feel that I have more samadhi. And I didn't notice that before. So again, I don't know if it's related
Oh.
to the fact that I'm doing
So
more
during the week, it's only a few days where he feels very tired like this, and he didn't feel tired like this before. So he wanted to know if it's related to this new routine, if it's related to meditation that he feels tired now than more than before.
It can be. The kilesas, if they don't want to, if they don't want to practice, then they come with tiredness, that we feel tired because they don't want to practice. But you can test that out, when you come home and you feel tired, do something, just go on your phone, and watch a YouTube video and then see if you're tired, And if you're not tired, then it comes from the kilesas that just don't want to sit, I'm so tired, You understand that?
That's exactly what happens here. So I noticed that I go through my phone or I start watching a movie and I notice that I have energy all of a sudden.
Yes, so he goes to his phone or he watches a movie and all of a sudden he has energy.
See, it's coming from the kilesas. It's not coming from your work, And you have to go through it. There is no way that you can avoid that, So you go through it, and you feel, if you're really interested, when you come home and you feel tired, and you say, okay, there's tiredness, let's stay with the Buddha or let's stay with the breath. And if you really concentrated, you will feel very energetic after 5 or 10 minutes, It's a lack of concentration that, that brings up this tiredness.
Thank you.
You know that, I know it's difficult,
Ro, do you want to go next?
What?
Hello, Ajahn. I have a question. Ever since I started meditation, it's either I have nightmares or dreams. I have horrific nightmares or dreams every day. What can I do about it?
Nightmares.
Since she started meditation, she has either horrific nightmares every night or dreams. And so she has asking what can she do about that.
Probably just go through it, see that, don't attach to it, just see it, we can see at the moment, we can see horrific pictures, of what is happening in Gaza to the kids, that is already a nightmare, So see it as this, but you have to go through it, and look, what is coming before, what did you do the day, before this is coming on, what kind of encounters did you have during the day? And then look at the nightmare and see if there's any relation of it. If there's none, it comes from your past lives, Okay? There's nothing, we just have to go through for a while. It might last for 3 or 4 or 5 months, or maybe only for 3 weeks, But then it's all gone, We never accepted it, and that's why it comes up. And it comes up because of our practice, because we get access to our heart, and all these things are stored in the heart, so they will come up. Okay?
I have second questions. I just started metta meditation. It's difficult for me to do metta meditation to other beings. Like, is it okay if I just start meditation, like for myself first, until such time I will be able to learn to extend the loving kindness to other beings?
So she has difficulty to do metta meditation, especially to...
There's no need to do metta meditation. Just do samadhi, The metta is in our heart. The moment we reach our heart, there's all the metta, Just try to be forgiving.
Piyadhammo.
Oh, Never? Yeah, me also.
Holland. When is the child coming out?
It should be within 3 weeks. So
Within 3 weeks.
Within 3 weeks. Now it's a lot of restlessness, huh? It wants to come out, yeah?
it is. Yeah.
Okay, so what is your question?
My question is I feel I've myself, and it's really helpful that there is a lot of new content from you, because it helps me to listen to some of the videos, and then it's more easy for me to get calm and meditate a bit, because when I'm not doing that, it's really difficult for me to get into samadhi. I'm just wondering, do you have any advice for me?
So she says it's really helpful to have all the video and what you post online, so she can really listen, and it helps her to get calm.
Okay.
But she has difficulty to get in good samadhi. So she wants to have some advice about this.
You use, download the audio talks, put it on your MP3 player, and then close your eyes, and then just listen to the talk while you're with the breath, yeah? Just listen. And it does help, to get calm a lot, yeah? If you watch videos, that is not that helpful, yeah? But, listening, put your earplugs, listen to the talk while you try to stay focused on the breath, yeah? That brings, I used to do that, with Lumda's talk, within 5-10 minutes, I was completely calm, yeah? I just absorb, I just listen to what he say, not trying to understand, but just listening, okay?
Yeah, because that really helps me. But I guess through my pregnancy, I just feel very uncomfortable in my body, and it's very difficult to get calm. And I'm not sure if I'm just not practicing right, or something else is going on, because it's just more difficult than it ever has been before.
Because she feels like, because of the pregnancy,
Yeah.
she has a lot of discomfort within the body.
Yeah.
And so she feels, it's more difficult to practice. So she was wondering if she does something wrong, or if...
No. No, you don't do anything wrong. But at the moment, try not to sit in meditation, just lie down comfortable where the body is relaxed, yeah? Where you feel the body is relaxed, and then concentrate on the mind work, yeah? Yeah, you will, of course, but you chose it. You wanted to have a baby, and that is the result of your choosing, yeah. So, yeah. Now, find a comfortable position, yeah. Half lie down, or or lie down, wherever you feel comfortable, and then do the mind work, yeah. And don't pay attention to what is going on in the body, yeah? And tell your child, be quiet, I want to meditate.
Okay, thank you. Another question is, because I'm close to due date, and I'm probably gonna have a lot of pain when giving birth, and I'm just wondering, should I see it as a practice to really experience real pain? And at the same time, I feel a bit afraid of the pain, and I'm already thinking about getting some medication to less the pain, but I'm not sure what is your recommendation with that?
So she is closer to the due date. So
Yeah, I know.
So that
And
will
of
be
course, the pain will become more stronger, yeah?
not necessarily. It's like the pain of having the baby, like when it will come. So she's wondering, should she take this as a practice, So to investigate and to face pain, because right now she feels a bit afraid of it. And so she's wondering, would she take like medication to lessen the pain? So what would be your recommendation?
I mean, see what is helping, you know. I mean, go into the pain, yeah. But also look what is behind this pain. Is it just physical pain, or is it the pain of, you know, the fear, you know, of having the baby? Yeah, it can be also pain.
She was not talking about the pain that she will have on the day that he goes out.
Yeah.
So should she take some medication to lessen the pain, or should we?
She can do it, you know, if she can't bear it, you know. But remember 200 years ago, you know, I mean, the mothers, you know, I mean, put some stick in their mouth, you know, and bite on it, yeah. But nowadays, I mean, when I go to Thailand to the hospitals, I normally give this or that to the hospital, and then sometimes, you know, I'm in the maternity ward, and then I ask, you know, how is it? How do the younger women, you know, have children, they bear with the pain? They said, I mean, we just open the body, you know, and take the baby out, yeah? So they don't have pain, because they're also afraid of pain. Yeah? I mean, go through it normally, you know, and if you can stay with the pain, yeah, don't be afraid of what is coming up in the future. Stay in the present moment, yeah? And if you feel at the moment, you know, when you, yeah, then take some medication, now I mean, yeah? But don't think about what is going to happen, because that makes it even worse, yeah?
I know. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. So, what more? Sunny, where is Sunny?
Yeah, Kampo. There's a small question.
Okay.
Dompo, in one of your talks, you mentioned that we should look at our past deaths. What is the purpose of it?
The purpose of what?
Looking at the
Looking at your past deaths.
depths.
Or you died previously, something like that.
Past death. Okay. In one of your talks, you say that you should look at your past death. What is the purpose of it?
Looking at, you know, I was looking at my past death because I didn't have any choice not to look at it, yeah. But I mean, it shows you, you know, I mean, you die and then you're reborn again, and then you die again and you're reborn again. You know, it gives you a sense of the samsara, and it gives you motivation to get out of samsara. Yeah? That is, doesn't matter if it is a past death, you can also look at your future death, yeah? Sooner or later, yeah, you're still young, sooner or later you will die, you know? So you will go through the same experience as you've done in your past life, yeah? And it does give us some motivation, yeah? It does give us some motivation, you know, to get out of samsara. But if you think, you know, life is great, you know, I mean, then you don't have to look at it, yeah? But I don't think that you think that, yeah? Yeah? You have quite a bit of dukkha, yeah? So, I mean, yeah? Look at it, you know, practice, you know. If you see, you know, I mean, reflect about birth, yeah? When we are born, you know, I mean, what happens, you know? I mean, we learn to walk, we learn to talk, we learn to read and learn to write, you know, we go through school, you know, until we are 16 or 18, until we can use this body, yeah? And then, you know, sooner or later, after 30 or 40 years, you know, this body decays, you know, and slowly goes away, yeah? All the functionality of the body goes away. Sometimes the hearing, sometimes the smelling, sometimes this or that, yeah? Until the body dies, yeah? And then we get another body, yeah? Just like, you know, if you have a car, you know, in the beginning it works very fine, yeah? Very nice, you know, until it gets older and older, you know, and then sooner or later it will die, yeah? That is the purpose of looking at death, yeah?
Okay. I was practicing recently. I find that I'm more restless. I have more thoughts. Okay. And at some point of time when I'm calm, I will hear a voice saying, "Is it coming?" It seems like I have many expectations. Like, how do I deal with it?
What? I think from what I understood, correct me if I'm wrong, from what I understood
Okay.
is when she practices, she has also expectation.
Yeah.
And so whatever happened, then she have the thoughts, oh, is it coming, and then so she get distracted. So that what would be the recommendation to
Welcome to the world of meditators. It is very common, yeah, and we have to fight. When we see these expectations coming up, we say there is expectation, and then we just return to the Buddha, yeah. And it takes time, it takes a long time, to get rid of it. The other problem that a lot of meditators have is trying to control the breath, yeah? That is the other problem, yeah? And the moment you notice, I try to control my breath, relax, and then go back to the breath. Or when you see expectation, there is expectation, I just want to do my work. What is my work? It's staying with the Buddha or staying with the breath. And whenever the mind goes out, I will come back to the Buddha or come back to the breath. Yeah? And the more you say that to yourself, the easier it becomes over time. Yeah? And the less expectations you have, yeah? And the less, controlling, yeah? Trying to control things, yeah? You will have. Yeah? But it is a process, yeah? Yeah? You're grown old, so you went through a lot of things, you went through school, and now are you in university or maybe you're working, took a long time, to get there, yeah? So don't think about meditation, you can do it within 3 weeks, yeah? Some of us do it for 30 years and 40 years and nothing is happening, yeah? Okay?
Okay, thank you. I have no questions.
SJ, you ask a question?
Hi, Ajahn. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Where are you from?
Singapore.
Okay.
So there was this time when I focused on the pain directly.
Yeah.
And after a while, the pain suddenly evaporated.
Yeah.
Then it suddenly became this wonderful feeling that had a very little sense of meaning. But it only lasted like 20 minutes. And there was just a staying without any of the usual thought, judgment, and emotions that I always have. To be honest, I never felt so good in my life before. So I've been trying to recreate that feeling, but to no avail. Are there any tips to recreate that sort of good feeling?
Yeah. If you don't go to work, you don't earn money. You understand that? If you expect to get money, you do have to do the work. And the work that led you to this experience was, focusing on the breath or focusing on the Buddha or, investigating pain. So you have to do the same thing, and then you will get, not the same experience, but a very similar experience. Yeah?
Continue the work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It is expectations, it's wanting, it's wanting the results, but we forget to do our work, yeah? In the work, when we do our work, and don't care about anything that is happening, yeah? The result will come very soon, yeah? But if we expect something, to happen, then the results never come, yeah? So just be careful about the breath or careful about the Buddha, and don't expect anything, and the result will come. Okay?
So I just read out another question that was submitted online. Yeah. There are a couple of German questions, but I can't read those. So I think I'll just email those questions. The next question in English.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear chanting, especially for Thai chanting, I could feel the immediate waves of energy moving through the body. Usually sensations like tingling, shaking, heat, headache, and cold tremors. Then I will go into meditation mode and involuntary hands and arms and body movements occur. I also experienced this during deep meditation. For both scenarios, I can neither start, stop, nor control the movements willfully. Neither can I be awakened by myself or others until the energy subsides. During the first encounter, I tried suppressing the movements but gave up as it felt like the energy was going to explode internally. May I understand why are there involuntary movements? Are there ways to control the movements? Thank you.
Yes, of course, there's a way to control the movement. The movements come from the chitta. If you control the chitta, then there's no movement. Yeah. If the chitta is calm, then there's no movement. Yeah? I talk so often about it. When there's movement, or when you go off your meditation object. When you go onto the feelings, the feelings in the body and things like that. Yeah. Yes, the body can move because your attention is not on one point. But if you're one-pointed, and there's no thoughts and no memories coming up, the body does not move. So he has to remember that, yeah. When the chitta is concentrated on one object, the body does not move, yeah. Unless, of course, you have a baby in the stomach, then this moves, yeah. But the baby also has a chitta, so it wants to move, yeah. But normally, when you sit in samadhi, you're completely calm and you're completely erect. You don't even have to try to correct your posture. Yeah? So that is, you should know. Otherwise, you should ask another question or come on to the Zoom session, if you want to know more. Next question.
Next question. Dear Ajahn, during sitting meditation, I tend to have the problem of accumulating saliva. Then after a while, I have to swallow it, and I find it distracting. May I know how to overcome this? Thank you very much.
Just relax, he's trying so much, not to swallow the saliva, yeah? Yes, sometimes, it can happen that you have saliva, then just swallow it and don't get distracted. While you swallow it, you stay with the breath or you stay with the Buddha, yeah? But mostly it comes, because there is some fear or there are some other activities in the mind, that produces saliva, yeah? Okay?
Okay. Dear Ajahn, thank you for your no-nonsense approach to teaching the Dhamma. It has helped understand better the concepts of anatta and dukkha. I heard you say most of us will likely go to hell. I also heard you say that Ajahn Mahaboa saw hell. How can I see hell to help my loved ones come out of hell? Thank you.
If you can go into samadhi, if you can go into upachara samadhi, before you enter upachara samadhi, you have to prepare yourself, because in upachara samadhi you cannot think and you don't have any intention. Yeah? So before you enter upachara samadhi, say, I want to see hell. Yeah? That's the only way. Yeah? Yeah? If some people want to see heaven, it's the same way. But don't expect it to work on the first time, it is a training, yeah?
That's all the questions, Sami.
So you can send us the German questions in the
If
next
you
talk.
want, you can type your question.
What? Can't hear clearly. What did you say?
Yeah, I can. I will email. Yeah, I will email the German questions.
We email the German question.
Okay, yeah. And then I can answer them in the next talk, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, anything else?
Yeah, someone raised his hand. Nobody? You want to ask?
Somebody?
Ajahn.
Yeah?
I think this monastery belongs to Ajahn Bua.
What?
He said he thinks that this monastery belongs to Ajahn Bua.
No, it doesn't belong to Ajahn Mahaboa.
Maybe he was talking about the tradition, I don't know.
The tradition, yeah? The tradition is the same as Ajahn Mahaboa. I try to keep it as close as possible to the tradition of Lungta Mahaboa, yeah? I stayed with him, for 15 years, so I know what he likes, and how he organized the monastery, and I try to organize it in the same way, yeah? I mean, Lungta Mahabua never accepted any branch monasteries, yeah? I mean, except for one, yeah.
Okay. Did Ajahn Bua could read our minds? Is it true?
Could Ajahn Mahabua read the mind? Is it true?
Yeah, well, what is now the purpose of knowing that he could read the mind? I mean, he's dead already, yes, so of course, yes, he could read the mind, yeah. Yeah, but well, what is the purpose now, yeah, of this question? Okay? So, I think, because it's so noisy and it is difficult for me also to understand, I need an interpreter in between. So, I mean, let's say, we close it for today, and then early in June, we can make it the next Zoom session, yeah?
Yeah, it's confirmed. It's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So,
Good.
happy meditation to everyone, and, don't give up, yeah?
Okay. Yeah, let's all pay respects to Long Po together. Thank you, Long Po. See you in June on Zoom.
Okay? See you, yeah? So you can close the Zoom session, yeah? So, any questions? You seem to have a lot of difficulties, huh? Come a little bit closer. Close your eyes, calm down, yeah? And then just stay with the Buddha or stay with the breath. Or use the Buddha with breathing in and slow with breathing out, yeah? And then let me know. You can come every morning, yeah, after the meal and ask me questions, yeah? Or you can tell me what is happening and I can guide you, yeah? Okay? Yeah. The important thing is not to let the mind go out into, into fantasies or into the future or into the past, yeah? Always bring it back, yeah? Yeah? And that makes the mind calm, and when the mind is calm, it is happy, it is peace, yeah? But you're not calm.
Apparently, he has the same reaction as he had in Bantan. Apparently, when you read in Bantan, he became very restless.
Yeah.
Here, what he told me is usually he's not that restless, but when you are here, he's restless.
Yeah. Yes, of course, but that comes from fear. Yeah. The kilesas are afraid, I don't know why they are, you can look at it, The restlessness comes from comes from the kilesas, that they don't want to concentrate or they don't like this, or whatever. They don't like this confinement. Yeah. Because at home, you still have your fridge and you still have your bed and you still have all these tech gadgets that you can, I look up, okay, I meditate, or I look up this, or I meditate. Yeah. Now here you are, it's a little bit stricter, so okay, yeah. And you have a friend from Sri Lanka, so yeah. That's a Sri Lankan monk. You still speak Sinhalese or no? Just English or?
It's a different region.
What?
He's from South.
He's from different regions.
Oh, he's from a different region. Yeah. Anyway, try the best. Yeah. The important thing is, don't pay attention to these things.
I can get into peace of state of mind.
What?
Man, get into state of peace of mind. It takes very long time.
Doesn't matter. Just get in. The more you work, the faster the results come. Yeah. Just do walking meditation. Yeah. When you start, walking meditation, look at the end of the path and just tell yourself, just this one path, I want to be with the Buddha or with the breath. And then turn around, just this one path. Yeah. And then at the end of the path, you check, okay, I lost my Buddha, I lost the breath. Okay, just this one path, yeah. or listen to talks, yeah? I mean, we will give you an MP3 player where you just can listen and just listen, don't think. Yeah? That calms down, yeah? And after a while, yeah, you can concentrate. Don't worry.
How about for me, not knowing?
Yeah, that is a lot. Yeah, I mean, every one of us has the same problem. And that is fear. Fear of the unknown.
I don't know.
What?
Um,
Look, I mean, we have all the tools that we need to see what is happening. Yeah? So you see these thoughts coming out, or you see these memories coming out that lead to the fear, or to, yeah, because the fear of unknowing or not knowing. Yeah? What do you want to know?
I don't know.
See? Just relax, relax. I mean, you can say to yourself, relax, 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 until you feel the body is relaxed. Yeah.